This is your student government here bringing you some updates on a lot of really pertinent information that a lot of people ask us about throughout the quarter related to the Regenstein library. The first was security, the second was all-night study and the future of the A-level, and the third was generally changes to the library and new services. So on security, the bottom line is, in terms of keeping your things safe, the best thing to do is don't leave them unattended under any circumstances. In terms of what kind of UCPD action happens at the library, at closing, generally a UCPD officer walks the building, basically helping to move people from the second floor onward, helping to move them onto the first floor for all-night study. And he or she does that throughout the evening from about 1:45 to 4:30 a.m. So that's really the only patrol that's happening. Besides that, there's no dedicated team that's in charge of making sure that no thefts occur. So again, it's really up to you to watch your things and ensure that you don't leave them unattended. In terms of all-night study in the A-level, first of all-night study is happening on the first floor. If you don't know, it's happening on the first floor now, Mondays through Fridays, from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. So that's really great. But in terms of the A-level, it will be closed for the remainder of the year. What that means is they're still moving books from the A-level to Mansueto, and that's going to happen throughout the year. In terms of people who need to use the Mac Lab or need to use the computer clusters on A-level, they can still go through and use them. The other thing that students are allowed to do is the cubicles in the back that were used for collaborative work, you can still go back there and use them. The issue is a lot of them have furniture in them and they're in the middle of transition. So if you can find a space to use, the whiteboards, etc., you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, it'll be tough for you to find space. In terms of the future of the A-level, the library has requested permission to spend some money in the future in the capital improvements budget to spend on a whole host of improvements for the A-level, including adding more furniture, adding more collaborative spaces, making sure that it lends itself to better group work, because that's really what we used it for. Finally, though, there's some exciting things happening at the library and new services being offered. First is there's an Ask a Librarian service point that you'll see right when you walk in if you need help basically with anything. And really awesome consolidated copying, faxing, printing, and scanning stations that you'll find delineated very easily for you to see. So that's really cool. There's also an awesome IT services tech bar that now allows you to rent MacBooks, MacBook Pros, iPads, and other awesome equipment. With the more expensive stuff, though, like the iPads and the MacBooks and MacBook Pros, they have about 5 of each. So they go pretty fast when people rent them, but they're planning to add more as the year goes on. But you're also allowed to rent now a lot of the chargers that a lot of our laptops requires at no cost. Finally, Ex Libris is reopening, and it's going to reopen first week of winter. The cool thing is the space is a lot bigger than what it used to be. It's going to be on the first floor. It's going to be in the far corner once you enter the library, the far right corner. And the nice thing is there's going to be dozens and dozens of tables that they've added to the area, so it is collaborative. So it could honestly assume the space that the A-level used to occupy, in terms of people working in groups and so on. They're going to be adding, actually, in addition to that furniture, whiteboards and things that you can use if you're working on a problem set or a big project together. The cool thing that they're also going to add really nice art installations by students that'll be put up, so that should be really cool. All in all, there's a lot of exciting stuff happening at the library. There have been incidents in the past, again, related to security. So bottom line, watch your stuff and make sure that you understand, where your stuff is at all times. The A-level sadly will not reopen during this year, but it will open in the future, better than ever. And for now, take advantage of all the new services that the Regenstein has added. It's a hectic time. There's a lot of stuff on our plates, but good luck with finals. And again, have an awesome week.